Well, it seems like we say this every year as it comes to a close, but how quickly has 2019 evaporated on us? And what a year it's been for property punters all around. Our landlords and tenants have had a very interesting year, with on average about 40 property open homes every weekend. That's huge. Normally we see those numbers in January of every year, but it's been consistent right the way through. Why is that the case? Well, of course, there's more and more stock levels coming onto the market, and that's creating increased competition throughout our area as well. Tenants are looking at whether they save $10 or $20 a week. They're happy to go perhaps 10 minutes away from the city if it means that they get all of the mod cons with some of those new apartments being offered. What that's meant for our landlords, interestingly, is that they've had to look at doing some quite modest rental adjustments just to ensure that we are getting those properties tenanted. We're looking at tenanting the properties for not just 6 months, but extending it to even 12 or 24 months where possible. And of course, the emphasis on looking at making sure the properties are presented as sharply as possible is critical. Our team has been working very hard with many of our owners, just making sure that kitchens are up to date, bathrooms are clean and tidy, and of course, simple things like paint and carpet. Other things that are coming into it too are additions of dishwashers and air conditioning, just so that they can compete with that brand new stock that's entering the market. From a sales perspective, well, to say that the year has been challenging would probably be an understatement at the least. We saw the first 6 to 9 months of the year, property prices quite subdued and in many instances actually falling. I suppose what caught all of us off guard was the speed and ferocity with which those prices continued to alter every week. And it really didn't seem like that there was any stemming of that in line. But what I can say now confidently and positively is the last 3 months has led to a huge change in the sales market. We've seen an increased number of purchases out there. Is that because we've got record low interest rates and the affordability of finance is so fabulous? It could well be. But coupled with that, we've got virtually a 2-decade low stock availability issue, meaning that we just don't have nearly as much stock as we need to satisfy the demand. The consequence of that, positively again, is that vendors are seeing much more increased prices as they're selling their homes. So what does that mean for us as we're rolling into a new year of 2020? Well, landlords and property managers need to be very vigilant with respect to making sure that their properties are seen to be very compatible and competitive with new stock as it enters the market, ensuring that they're securing A-grade tenants. From a sales perspective, if the short supply continues, then we would expect property prices to continue to be underpinned in the area. And of course, that makes it a great time to sell. The challenge is though, will you be able to find something to buy? And that's something that we're working closely with buyers, including looking at doing off-market transactions with them where possible. Once again, thank you for being such close followers this year of Jacki Williams Real Estate. We want to wish you all a very safe, happy, prosperous new year. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.